Now we land. I think that's pretty fucking good. Some good progress. We finished. The last of the land massive. Now we just gotta color in coastlines, then color in the lands, and then we start putting down our mountains and our rivers and our cities. Or our mountains, our rivers, and then our forests, and then our cities and towns and all the goodies. Yippee. Now that's gonna be where we stop with this. We head on over to the Bookwalker. Okay, so that's closed. Play. Game capture properties. Okay, we got our third assignment. And I believe I walked through it. Okay. Oof. Damn. People. And that lady over there noticed me. This guy definitely saw me land. There, Roderick? Like always. Try to convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who can care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. Here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that up until now, but you're going to help them. All of them. Going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? Won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Come on, I'm a completely different person deep down inside. You'll see. Start with this guy over here. Hey, do you need help? Me? No thanks, I'm alright. That's one less you have to help. I said keep it down! Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius's wand. A magic wand? Most likely, yes, and it's a rush order, but I think we'll still have time to help everyone. Okay, but I keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. Won't let you down. See a message board packed with information. It's divided into several sections. Let's see, part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator, hourly rate offered. What kind of an administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. School motto. In its own column in orange letters is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. Headmaster Robert Lementier, educational license number 0023. Hours 800 to 2000. Visiting hours for parents 1630 to 1700. Take the slim worn book from its folded on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Stop taking up so much of our space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses, and it's all your fault. Deal. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My God. I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. What's that? Some kind of magic? It's not. It's hard to explain. Can I get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. Who are you and what do you want? You? Help me? Raise your eyebrows in fright, but your words are still not enough to draw our attention away from the TV. That's right. Well, isn't that nice? Now I ask you, who are you and why are you in here? I'm here to help all the characters in this book, but I'm going to steal Cornelius' wand. Right. Or the job listing. Looking for a janitor? No, I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? It's a disguise. It's gonna take long. Name? It's young. Any allergies to cleaning products? You're a wizard. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent. You're hired. Just like that. Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me, you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the bookshelves and then come back here. What are all those cleaning products? We're fresh out. I'll get it done. Crest, it must be the school's guide. Old books and boxes. Bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. Of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. Probably need to go to the restroom. Get water. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. I really don't. This is really the only way to get inside the school. No, just anyone passing by going to the main hall. That's where Cornelius's wand is. Wand isn't. What else? Those characters you said you were gonna help? Oh yes, right. Why does he keep pretending to be a janitor even once he gets inside? Exactly how I imagined an adventure in a school of magic. Read the paper. Like someone's notes, probably a student. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? Alright, we won't be around to see it. Oh. Okay. Boy, I'm working here, I start wandering over the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription. The Verada skill. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder, and nothing catches your eye. At first. Then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Dear Maricus? Just to say, Dear Marcus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I am unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already? However, there is a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to their beliefs, wizards must use their power to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age is quite difficult. But all I'm asking you to do is to pay attention to each of these students because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Verada Guild. Okay. I think this bookshelf's clean. Ah, such a good janitor. shot when your rag catches. There's something scratched in the shelf. These look like runes. Oh, no, they're words. The second shelf, third book from the left. Second shelf, third book from the left. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Ooh, a lock. That must mean there's something valuable inside. I need to find it. I need to get a tool. I don't know if I have resources for that. Well, let's go check. Nope, nothing. Yeah. You finished dusting? All done. Oh, fuck. Not bad. Okay, thank God. Happy to help. Keep going now. You have a new task. Put the wand. Whatever that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. What if I go outside first? I want to check out the outside. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. Boxes are bowing under their weight. Listen to them. Eavesdropping their conversation. Back's about to give out from lugging all this junk around. Told you to wear a belt, didn't I? Lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal holding the cardboard box closed. What do we have here? Oh, yeah. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? I don't know. I'll keep it in as a souvenir. Light up my house. Hey, you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? Shit. Musty boxes on damp ground. Okay, I need pliers. I don't think they're gonna have anything for me. I don't want to fight them. You see an opulent, though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. That's Cornelius's wand, the one you were supposed to find. I guess I'll just have to help the characters in the next book. Wow, there's not a soul in the hallway. Some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. That thing working? The thing is watching us, recording everything that happened. What do we care if it records? Break the glass, grab the wand, and get out of the book already. It's a hold-up. The wand looks old, and the paint on it has started to peel in places, giving off a slight glow and a low hum. I've seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Break the glass. I don't want to make a lot of noise. I'm into you today, being so cautious. I'm not really a bad person. Hey! You are no janitor? The middle-aged man in the doorway. Someone called for you. Come into my office. You should break the glass, grab the wand, and Man starts to reach for his belt where his own wand sits in a holster. You not hear me? Sorry, I was lost in thought. That wand is just so gorgeous. Come in, come in. An old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. Found us the job posting? Oh, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard, but you don't really look like an ordinary person, either. No offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. Probably accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because you distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. Doesn't matter in any case, clean it up, please. A potion. Marcus, what kind of potion was it? Magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. I see. Just herbal below's a tea. Start wiping the first day with a rag. The potion doesn't really bulge. I should plan to sell everything from the geomancy department too. Geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why indeed? That's our history. Let history stay in the past. Okay, if we can start on the next one. Second stain is bigger than the first, and someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. Let's clean the bookshelves and clean the floor. What's next? The toilets? Go and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the wand in the hallway. The wand you have out in the hall is so interesting. The man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious stare your way. Indeed. Enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean, while it's here? Seems like he's about to make a very pained decision. Oh, yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Marcus. Found a buyer for the wand. Talking about your client? I think so. Unicorns shatters, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? You should probably sit down. Wand. Cornelius's wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. If you're going to regret this, I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it. Gonna take the one, we need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. While you were busy with the kind, you need to finish wiping up the stains. I'm done here, can I go? Yes, thank you. Your voice is coming from the other side, getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go see. Also, Uncle P spilled on it. Schools. Pliers is the next thing I need. Think. Oh, yep, the wand is gone. A crowd of people have gathered in the hall. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. The wand, headmaster. Sir, Cornelius's wand is gone. Fucking hell. Fuck. Maybe the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Alright then. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Sir Maricus? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at the time. As if we can take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed. Especially when it comes to the theft of school property. You think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing here is you, giving away our heritage. Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it! We'll see if that's true, but for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present and you as well, ma'am. You too. Definitely not you. All of you start searching for the wand. Yes, sir. Alright then, everyone get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I'll be in my office. Going to find the wand. See a portrait of a man with bandaged hands, or rather what's left of his mangled wrists. One of the old headmasters. Back in his day, wizards didn't wield wands. They held the spells in their hands to cast them, like real men. Which, of course, didn't protect them from the consequences of a spell gone wrong. Let's go back to the lobby. I don't know if I can make pliers yet, though. Is it that teacher? Oh, wait, I don't need to be in here. I need the library. I can get a lockpick. Pliers, I need to find a rag. Okay. Have you seen anything suspicious? Yes, a janitor keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. We're gonna find our missing student instead. Missing student? A second year and one quite lacking in the wits department. Mendes. Last name? He's part of the Ziegler Guild. They don't have last names. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. You might know more about him. His friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Let them do that? Not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. I don't know, maybe the mover's outside. Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing one. Right. Congratulations. Alright, so friends in restroom, and then the mover's outside. Several students are smoking in the toilet stall. You lean against the wall to eavesdrop in their conversation. Apollo is such a traitor. The school was talking about him yesterday. What did he do? With a candle, if you can believe it, with his wand. Yeah, no way. Even the headmaster can't do anything like that now. New one. Definitely not. Maybe tied a match to his wand, more likely. It's like Mendes did, remember? Where'd he go, anyway? Mendes, he was in the infirmary last I heard. Yeah, sure, all cozy under a blanket. I bet he got the hell out of here like he planned. I haven't seen him since the morning. I thought he was all talk, but I guess not. Someone named Mendes who ran away from the school. I need to check. Hopefully he hasn't gone far yet. Alright. Let's go talk to the movers outside. His name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. Nope, I haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. We were on the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen anything. Yeah, right. Who's gonna be held responsible if someone goes missing? I'll take responsibility. We can give the mover the glass RV he'd been planning to steal before. Well, if anyone asks, I didn't see anything. Me neither. No problem giving away other people's things. Oh, I want to fight them. There's no one here, just ordinary boxes. Give me away! Ronnie's scared-looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. His robes are covered with crumbs and sawdust. You're Mendes, I assume? How do you know my name? What are you doing in there? I'm hiding! Why? Get out of this school. What we do here is waste time. Everyone else is doing real stuff, going to college or work or whatever. My luck I was born with these powers. What wand? What's that got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything. Starts showing you his pockets, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. I still had to check. Alright, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. That's over the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you. It doesn't seem like they heard anything. Give me the box. Let them take me away from the school. Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? I've been here for 2 years and you want that all to be for nothing? 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. At least have some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to see my uncle. Help me find work. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Hey, Mendes, it's your choice. If you don't have the wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. According to the plot, he had a pretty good life outside of school. Well, good for Mendes. But will the receptionist get pissed at me because I fucking... Let's go through the hall. Stop right there! I'm just the janitor. I'm just the janitor. Who are you? I'm just the janitor. School really is out. I can't even hire normal people. That teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. It would be a genius to realize that the students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help, and we promised to help everyone. Why are you thinking, Sword? It's just a harmless prank. We're gonna lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes and let him out. Just look at him coming in here all full of himself. Trying to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. I think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. See a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. My name is Mikhail. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're our new janitor, right? More like janitor slash detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. In the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Is the wand dangerous? It's hard to say. You have no idea what spell was being held inside it. There was a spell inside it too? I'll explain it to you if you want. Sure. When we want to summon a spell, we speak the name of a sign, which draws the spell into our wand. Veritos. Now I can use this spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his hand gently, almost like a paintbrush, and the slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Cornelius's wand. Since Cornelius studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, it could be something incredibly dangerous. Explaining. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drinks in there. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls, all kinds of stuff. Sure, what do you want to hear more about? The old teacher. Well, I never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand. Though, probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. Who did you ask me about? The teacher? I haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spends his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down in the laboratory. She might be able to tell you more. Right, I don't know anything else about him. With the missing student. It's nothing, really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. We could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. I don't know, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about the search. Should ask her. I think it's just a school legend. Now that I think about it, the people have been talking about them a lot lately. Should ask the students in the dorms. They might know more. Oh, where is he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. Feel that. Did you find out anything else? Honestly, this outfit seems very out of place. Who are you? A teacher program. A school of magic. City administrator wants to start converting the school of magic since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in a different direction. Take the stairs down, and then it's the small door on your right. Maya, are you sure? I was promised a big, bright room. You're just in the basement temporarily. They're doing some repairs in your classroom. I see. Thanks for your help, then. I have to run. You said you were going to help everyone. I chose to help the students. Okay, won't go down there quite yet. Wand? Something happened to it? Nerd. Journal request says Imperial. Heat from the fireplace assaults your face. Stuffing it somewhere. Why would the fireplace be lit? Or a fireplace above it, you see a symbol that looks like a lion. Girl shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid, I'm just a new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. It's about the undead. You heard any rumors about undead in the walls? Oh, no, there are no friends in the walls. Friends? What the heck was that? Why did you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? There's definitely something there. Papers on your head start to curl from the heat, and the sparks are flying dangerously close to you. You can't see anything beyond the bright flames. When you got anything through the bright flames, you can only hear far-off voices. What's this? How did they get here? Someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Well, here's the pop and crackle of the unburnt wood in the fire. I don't know how, but we need to get inside. Just a fire. You have a bucket of water put two and together, and you'll have an unlit fireplace. The stream of murky water flows straight in the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss, but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is that a gas fireplace? What? It's clear there's something fishy about the fireplace. Well, what can I use? Actually, anything you want, as long as it's not water. What a fire extinguisher. Who? I think there's one in my building. I should go back to reality and check. Is it gonna yell at me to not leave? Okay, no. That might be, like, where we next have to progress, so I don't want to quite do that yet. No, it's not. Is that enough? No, I think I'm missing something. I'm missing a rag for pliers. What do you want? You see a shifty-looking frame of a giant portrait sticking out from under his bed. What's that you've got there? Nothing? It's none of your business. Is that a sealed painting from the school? So what's with the picture? Play nice. Alright, no one else has to know. Find something interesting. What's the deal with the painting? Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret cache. Guy in my guild. He came back one evening with the painting all scared and asked to go home right away. I think someone or something bit him. I have to hang the portrait painting somewhere, but he didn't say exactly where. I didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing. How about I go find where to hang it myself? What if there's something valuable in there and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine. Tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Ooh, now you're talking. Give me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids? I'm 25. Why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. You do that. Zeblix. I gotta get him a drink. Okay. The girl should be back by now. Baratus Guild. Now do we go upstairs? Okay, let's talk to Mikhail. Ooh, more doors. You students could close the place to lock on the door. That's better. Sit in there and think about who you are and what you're planning to teach. Dude, thanks for your help, Paperhead. You happy now? Promise to help everyone. Won't back down now. There's a rag. Hell yeah. Will there be a workbench in the laboratory? There is. I wouldn't touch that. What is it? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar. Actually, it's quite unique. The only synogen gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from signs. On the wall, covered in symbols that create spells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts. All those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas. Practically no one has studied it. Okay, whatever you say. Gas is gas. What's so special about it? Guess you jab a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into dull students? No, into the undead. Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They're overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, it might even start a whole epidemic. Fine, fine, I won't touch it. And therefore I'm petitioning for use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. How did you get it? It's so dangerous, then maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reasons not to touch the jar? Yeah. Alright, so we got our pliers. Sorry, the laboratory is occupied right now. 1/3 of our concern is at your behavior, another third is at your appearance, but there's something else there underneath. Are you alright? Sorry if I scared you. No, it's fine. My mountain friends will be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius' wand. It was stolen today. No, I don't know anything. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help? I won't tell anyone. You can trust me. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. Maybe I got caught up in something bad. It'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. Got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. You find out... What do you know about... They're the dumbest people imaginable. Why are you asking? You should live with what you're given. Why mess with magic if it's not meant for you? I understand those people. Not yet. Okay. So we got our pliers. And what else? Pliers and our lockpick. Hey, are you alive in there? Do you help me? There's someone else in here with me and they're growling. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, I need a crowbar. Let's fill our bucket with water. It's empty right now. Then we're gonna go down into the secret room. Damn, nothing. No, none of this is enough to make a crowbar. And you see a processing video window and a small progress bar below that says 0.02%. There we go. Look at the screen and see the number has changed to 0.021%. Found a strange fireplace. Doesn't react to water at all. Probably magic involved. I think the wand thief might be hiding in the passageway behind the flames. That's an old school trick. Someone decided it would be funny to use rejection magic on the fire in the fireplace. When I say someone, I mean the former headmaster in his younger years. That's how water rejection magic works. You can't put out the fire with water, specifically. There's the old headmaster. He's in his office on the second floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't that dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of that wand than anything. If he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. That doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Okay, so I gotta get that one kid a drink. Fire extinguisher. And I need pliers as well. No, not pliers, a crowbar. And I need to find that one girl's father. The teacher's late for his lecture. Late to the very first lecture. It's the new teacher. Need the key. Okay, we'll come back once we save the man. Excuse me. No one called for the janitor. Down in the nearest empty desk. Spent a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Marouche? List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dorimori, Rebus Nebus, and Chetus Metis. Excellent. Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. And what was meant by the Bronze Era? The period after the first science came to fruition, the first through seventh generation of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good. Sit down. And the most significant events of those years, Royana? The creation of the Great Canal, the 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dorimori created with splitting magic, which Shine is now shattered. These words everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Knights of Bright Lights, Leonard. When wizards attempted to seize power, first was Royal III, then there was a second attempt by Volux IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. The light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please. That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated, when magic clinics, Baratus' combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good, I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. I'll move on. Okay, so there's something with the candles. Why not? The drawer's closed. There must be something useful in there. Probably students' homework or something. Fuck, I need a crowbar. Locked. Ah, bitches. We're shy a bunch of crowbar parts. Class schedules, the Imperials have less than the others. Hunched man in a teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door. You alright? Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished. You alright? Careful. As soon as he turns the he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. The lock's closing on the other side. First one click, then a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. Each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. On the spot where the teacher was saying, you find a small gold-plated lighter. Beautiful, you should take it. It might come in handy. Examine the door. It looks more like a work of art with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door, you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They're upside down now. It's locked. We need to deal with him right now. Well, he might be in trouble, and you did say you wanted to help everyone here. Could he possibly have the wand? We haven't found that in the text yet, so we should check. Pick the lock. Two more crowbar parts. Let's talk to the old headmaster. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense, why would I do such a thing? You didn't want the wand to be sold, and so you decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out there. You see a densely populated city full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. Those are the signs, yes, and they're written there for us, not for them. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us, but now they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans, to their level. It doesn't matter if it's the wand or the books or even our damn quill pens. I don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things and they were not. This is our world. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? What are your nerves giving out? He definitely doesn't need to know you giving teenagers drinks. The kid was 25! You know, I just need a little something. I don't have anything, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. There you go, I'm not supposed to be drinking anyways. Thanks, so this opens the wine cellar? There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open my secret hiding place. How do I put out the fire in the fireplace? Why do you want to put it out? I suspect the wand thief might be hiding behind the fireplace. Huh. Fireplace has a water rejection spell on it, if I remember correctly. Since used to always put it out as a prank, so we decided to put an end to that. So I did get rid of that magic. You can't. The sign of cleansing magic was destroyed about 2 years ago. I don't know anything else that would help. Alright, I'll find another way. What do you know about the undead? It's an old school legend, they're just made up. For made up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, in certain times, rumors start flying, pay them no mind. Alright, so... we've got the key to the basement door. Let's go save that one teacher. Help me! What are those things? I don't know, they crawled out of an opening in the wall. We'll deal with them. Alright, so... stun. Flash. They both missed. Slash. That's Bah. he's gonna heal for too much, yeah. It's done. Brain. It's gonna heal again. I need to... Brain. Done. There we go. Brain. My God. I had no idea going to school could be so dangerous. You alright? Yes, after I was locked in here, I started looking for a way out. When I touched that wall lamp, those creatures crawled out of the wall. Lamp, you say? Yes, I'm sorry, I have to run. My lecture is still about to start. Right, good luck with that, and don't ask anybody else for directions. So they came out from... Let's see, how many crowbar parts do we have? I'm missing one. Bottle on, I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of the books doesn't last. I remember, but you'd be taking the food out of the book inside you. It still works the same way, it just dissolve inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried. Only with alcohol. These are students' names. Some are crossed out. Okay, so now let's go to the student with the painting. Go. Yeah, I'll tell you what was you wanted. Painting? No, and it's ugly art anyway. Thanks, careful with the wine. Okay, so we have painting. Let's see, I think this is the room. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you, you're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you like, we just started. Okay. You said that there's huge potential inside us and we need to realize that potential by becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of a potential is inside of us. Right, and you said it's like the Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius is Juan, the one that was stolen today. It's charged with... Hey, let me explain, I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me! Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The wand is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone. The wand is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, since no one dares try it out to see what magic is held inside it. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position, I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell, that's not quite as useful as the other spells. Many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us. I understand, but it's one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, we're planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will need to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met with him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. That's all I have for you right now. I'll see you soon in our first transitionary classes. Maybe he'll give me his key to his storage room door. And did you enjoy the lecture? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing the very same day. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. That's so, and why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. So you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. I'll be watching you. Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own keys. Here you go, they gave it to me today. Thanks. Sick. That was easy. Alright, oh. There's our crowbar parts. Oh. So if I hadn't saved him, or just didn't want to do the fight. Okay. So, we have enough crowbar parts now. What treasure? Okay, so we have our painting. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Well, no, let's. Before doing the painting, let's go through. My guess is we have to go through the fireplace for. Hello. You a teacher here? I teach the first years the sign alphabet, and I conduct my own research in my free time. What's that you have there? Just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. Are you trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered? More like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? See, it seems that has been wanting to listen to him. The signs are on the barrier, and I insisted to be called a barrier, not a wall. Because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from the destructive force outside. Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are a kind of message, and it may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message and not just use its power letter by letter as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized the letters on the wall. Barrier. The letters on the barrier might form words. No. There's also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now, in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes. Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. But I was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It's a paradox. What have you meant to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be viewed without going blind. It's possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I've been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of who? Shrugs. Alright, we'll leave him alone. Imagine if Cornelius' fucking wand was just in there. The man is on his knees amidst scattered papers covered in different variations of the same symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will. I no longer care. I tried everything. I tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. I tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. I was stupid. I admit I have no idea what I hoped would happen. That's 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it, but you can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. I never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. So you were a doctor? I believe so. Wait a minute. You're not from the Inquisition? No. Just who in the hell are you? Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. Judging by all this, you're not great. Right out of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. I need help. What did I tell your daughter? It's best if she doesn't see me like this. Tell her I left the school, nothing else. What? Cornelius, why would I steal that? I don't know, maybe it would help you. What if there's healing magic inside, being held inside of it? Maybe there was. One spell would only last me a week, then the sickness would come back. He's a made wizard who dies at the end of the book. Good timing. The process that affects a rare type of wizards. They call us made wizards since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We had tamed that blood through artificial means. Now my body is rejecting that blood and there's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can't you just drain the magic blood back? It's been inside me for 37 years. I can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic and now I'm gonna pay for that. Are you sure it won't be easy even with ink? I'm sure anything useful will happen. With these shackles on me, I can't. What the? Don't move. Let me finish. You concentrate and a stream of ink jumps from your fingers onto the teacher's hand where it is instantly absorbed. Suddenly the shackles around your wrists give off a burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? I don't know if it needs more. What did you do to me? It's not important. I hope you get better now. How are you? Are you all right? Yeah, I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. All right, let's heal. Let's go tell his daughter. And also... ink up. Let's get inked, bro. Oh yeah, there was something in there. Hold up. Barrels. Okay. You find out what's wrong with my father? Where is he? Door with this candle emblems on it. He's in there. I'll go see him. What do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. Alright, ask for the details. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could be helped. What did she give me? Oh, I must have just used it. It was probably something that just gave me ink. Okay. So, now we've got the painting thing. Let's talk to Mikhail. He was sick, but he didn't touch the wand. Glad to hear it. That's one less suspect, right? Okay, now it's for the portrait. I stop dead in your tracks. Undead! Any noise they haven't noticed this yet. Hey, are you those undead Mikhail was talking about? Why did you do that? Now we can't run away! Okay, so we have our main one there. It costs so much. Looks like it's just the chest in there. Some treasure. Nothing else. Maybe we should go tell that one student what we found. Oh, we can tell Mikhail about the undead in the wall. Okay, I guess he doesn't care. See if he cares about... Nope, he doesn't give a shit. Alright. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Yes, hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started the book. Well, snap to it. Ryan's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? Bookwalker a lot. This isn't something that should be hurried. What if I don't hurry? I need to be careful about what I do. You know what's even better? Hurrying and being careful. How's that for a plan? Alright, I'll try and speed things up. Get going. Bitch. Where is... Thank you to whoever's been washing my dishes. Damn, authorities can't watch a single bit. Here's a bottle from your friend trying to make it last. I'll get you your wand. Leave me alone. Etienne Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. I'm calling from the Redis Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? I was. What's your neighbor? Old Henry? We cannot reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. We're talking about the man who lived on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Was the writer's police for that matter. Oh, didn't you know? Your neighbor was a writer. You never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer. He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. But a few days ago he was found. I think it would be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? That works. We will see you then. Well, sorry to bother you. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need the fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. Trying to help you too. Time is running. We're all gonna burn alive. Oh, hello. Don't smell smoke. Where's this fire going on about? My apartment just started. Not lying. I think something happened with the wiring. What? Do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread in the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Oh, you don't have to yell. Bring it back later. God, what the why are you hoarding the storage locker key, you bitch? Fuck you, I'm gonna knock on your door. Piece of shit, neighbor. How's that for you, Enchanted fireplace. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. Their hands and robes are dirty and dusty. So they're trying to clear the way. What are you doing here? Quiet! Is everything alright? Shut up! Turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnaturally in the semi-darkness. Great, they heard you. Now we have to fight. Those the undead? The walls that I've heard about? Yep, stand back, I'll deal with them. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We're from Baratus. From where? I've heard something about you. Let me try and deal with them first. Okay, so I can... Fucking hell. Yeah, AoE damage was the way to go. Not bad, but we should have been able to fight with them ourselves. What happened here? The crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classrooms, and then she locked us in. And these undead started coming out. But we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling, and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too. You alright? We're totally fine. We're just gonna catch our breath and head back upstairs. Steal the wand. Wand? Of course something interesting happens while we're stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand. Oh yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning. There's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense, that's one less suspect. Alright then, don't hang around here too long. I need to get back to searching for the wand. Okay, see you. Yes. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Tell me what happened. I just wanted to feed my friends. Feed? Friends? What the hell? She want to feed the girl that goes to Found them in an abandoned dormitory, and they didn't do anything bad to me. I wanted to do something to help them. Help. Hold on, these definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius's wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius's wand? The bad student doesn't even know anything about her own school. Mind. And really angry. If I were you, I would hide. She's stupid. Where'd Mikhail go? Two students are whispering excitedly to each other in the middle of the main hall. You hear? They found the wand thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know. I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters up there now. I feel like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. Truth is, you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends yet. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? Up the stairs, then to the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. I believe I've done everything that I can, so... It's obviously Mikhail. He's like the only one. The only one unaccounted for. What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand. I'll deal with it myself, Mikhail. Just calm down for a second. If any of you take even a step in my direction, I'll break your stupid wand in half. We'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow. I thought we were pals. You don't know me. Noises and came to see what was happening. May go, your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty to get to work. Who are you then? Plumber? Oh yes, are you here about that clogged toilet? I'm a writer. Now I'm just trying to fix the hair on your head. Who? Why do you want it? Someone's gonna pay me well for it. Hold on, when you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Shut up, I have the wand! And I'm the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright. I was planning on deciding to fit quietly, by myself. But now you're involved. Hang on, I understand it's 3, but why do you even want it? None of your business, stay where you are. Just calm down and nobody move. The old man suddenly pulls a revolver! What? Why has the old wizard got a gun? Either you give me back the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh, damn. What the hell did you get a gun? Calm down, just calm down. That you were opposed to a technology, old man. Give it to me! Will he take the revolver from his grasp? Stop waving that thing in my face! Give that back! At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ringing out from somewhere above. Everyone freezes. You think this is a joke? I'm so sick of your sniveling. You're panicking. And your weird head. Dude, what the fuck? I helped your There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I don't know why you care about this wand so much, old man. It's time to move on. Stop being indecisive. Stop living in the past. Stop lying. Any last words from you 3? Whereas, who do you think you are, you brat? I understand how you feel, and I also want to move forward. Can we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? This one turns to you. Do something with ink. Think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it's not dead? Then a fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand and starts dripping on the floor. Ugh, what the hell was that? Time stops, your eyes fall on Cornelius's wand. First on one, then on the other, they're both falling through the air. Why am I seeing 2 wands? What are you talking about? The left and right halves of the wand land on the floor at Mikhail's feet. Oh no. The new headmaster sighs softly. Where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. Does it mean we failed the order? I don't know. phone call from before pops in your head. The conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successfully. Run him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me! What's happening? We need to go. He drowns out his laughter. We need to glue! We need to move! We need to go. Did we fuck that world? I think we fucked that world. I think that world is fucked. Are we duct taping? Something tells me they're gonna know. Something tells me they're going to know. I'm gonna get yelled at. You're gonna be pissed at me. Better see for yourself. Why would we admit that right away? Maybe we should just wait for a call. Yep, there it is. Oh, they're gonna be so mad. I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna close my door so my neighbors can't hear. Oh, here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? I was helping people. 1 month later, we were absolutely wasted. Damn, my head is killing me. Oh, great. Hello? Leave me alone already. I heard you're having some problems with the client. With you, Vince, nah, nothing too bad. Try and talk to him again if you want. I don't know, I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. No, I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. For joining me, friend. Hello? Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. You failed me before, and it's most unlike me to give you another chance. So I'm gone over your mishap with a wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. Not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for this job. Fuck you. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order is at your door. Try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Fine. Drain more ink. Increase damage. I think we really haven't had any issue with the amount of ink, but actually no, we have. If we drain the ink, then we can't really do much, so we're gonna drain more. Carl Martin is selling his share in the independent publishing agency Harmony and investing in a large share of Morak Publishing Agency, Initial information states that Mr. Martin is entertaining this possibility of joining a more major and stable player with successful and high-potential projects. It was reported that the entrepreneur met with the Morok board of directors today. Ooh, is that a Van Gogh? Bar tab from Alt Believer Fint, red wine bottle, cheese plate, broken wine glass, broken porcelain plate, broken decorative vase, broken bar stool, broken two-person table, moral damage. Damn! That's a lot of fucking money, Etienne. What are we doing?
It's easy to get a new one.
Ooh. Sword in the stone. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Black River Drifters by Alina von Belro and extract an item, the sword Excalibur. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. However, drawing parallels between dogmatic faith and programmed AI commands is certainly an interesting exercise, especially for a subject that's already been done to death. I get 3 out of 5 stars. So I gotta get King Arthur's sword. Lovely.
Easy to get a new.
Remember, I just remembered, or I forgot to give you back your key and an agreement, but I just had so much going on. I hear you again. My fault. I promised to bring back the key a really long time ago, and I only came by today. It's also kind of broken. The place where I work. If I bring outside objects in there, it's hard to bring them back again after. Better change it. When I come back here, they dissolve. You hear me, child? Told you, that writer is a drug addict. I'm going to move away from here. Alright. I should not be going in here. But anyways. A blank book. My neighbor tried to start writing it. So that's what happens to writers once they work off their sentence. Oh, they die? Is that what happened? That's what I'm gonna assume is what happened. They fucking murdered him. Alright, into... Elevator. Lower deck. Owie! I mean, on metal floors and all that great, I'm guessing. Hi, Jack. I'm Roderick. Right, it's just been so long. It's been a week, hasn't it? Usual. Oh, there was a little setback with a client. That booze I smell? No, I just haven't washed this jacket in a while. There are problems because of the wand? Yeah, kinda. But we're back in business now. Today we'll be looking for Excalibur. The sword? Are you sure we're in the right book? If we're looking for a medieval sword, we'll find out once we take a look around. Intruder, alert. Dynapus shall be, you will be punished by the might of the seekers of the worthy. Voice is coming from a strange face on the wall that peeks out from the cables like a spider in a web. Etienne! Etienne, I shall hear the will of the worthy and decide your fate. Have patience. What the hell is going on? Or this is a pilgrim ship, and they're very curious and strict, so cut it out with the jokes. I'm not making jokes. So where's Excalibur, and what's this worthy have to do with anything? What do you think the worthy is worthy of? Lady of Excalibur? Uh-huh. Worthy is the one who can pull the sword from the stone, flying around the universe on the ship looking for that person. Or there's an old legend or tale. I think the new author is also working with the Walkers to get the sword. Now it's our turn. Worthy has spoken to me. Finally. Tell me, Etienne, are you prepared to join us pilgrims sailing this black river in search of the worthy, and give your life in the pursuit of the goal? Yes. I, the navigator, greet you, Acolyte Etienne. Welcome to our temple and home. Now get to work, as our ship requires constant inspection. You see 2 sliding doors at the control panel to the right of them. Acolyte Etienne, step away from the ascension shaft. You must prove your faith through labor on this deck. Damn, guess we're stuck here at the bottom. The ship's navigator greets you, Acolyte. Can I see Excalibur? We cannot even discuss the sacred sword on the lower level of the ship. It is the most unholy part of our vessel. So how do I get up higher? It's simple. You will ascend once you prove you are worthy of it. Where's the ship headed? We are exploring the vast reaches of the Black River in search of the worthy. You have any clues about where they might be? The sacred sword will lead us to them. When we find the worthy, they will draw the sacred sword from the stone and guide our people to a brighter future. So the worthy could be anyone, even me. Let me try and pull the sword out. I know I'm the worthy you're looking for. First, you must prove you are worthy of attempting to prove that you are worthy. That's so dumb, I love it. Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. That will guide you to gradual understanding of the truth that will unlock the path to the sword. Cables disappear up into the darkness. Let's not go to the cells, let's go to the cooling system. Maybe let's go to the cells first. Okay, so it all leads to the engine room. Where's labeled cell? Hey, there. Message appears on the screen. Brother! Brother! Place the broken object in the slot and it will be restored to its former appearance. Oh. Okay, let's go to the engine room. Hang on, what's that sound? What's that? Oh! Acolyte Samsa, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. Oh, elder brother, I cannot. What is your reason, Acolyte Samsa? I need help. You still have your limbs, that means you are able to do the repairs. There's something pinning you down, Acolyte Samsa. I have internal injuries to my ribs. I understand, you have lost faith in the worthy. May you not fear the disillusioned on your path, remove them from your brotherhood. No, I cannot, my ribs. Hold on, let me do it. What the hell? Acolyte Etienne, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. Will be done. May the worthy gaze upon you and guide your hand as their own. Yeah, we should probably hurry with those repairs. Poor guy. Look at the glow inside the engine through a dense wave of heat. It's molten metal. You should hurry before the core melts. I don't know. The author was very vague in his description of the engine. Inside, you lean forward and look into the engine's dark opening. Rubber, hoses, metal pipes, pistons, and belts. Surprising, it all seems to be in good shape. So why is it heating up so much? You reach for the closest moving part of the engine. As soon as your hand touches the metal, you pull your fingers back sharply and step away. Damn, that's hot. Well, it's a spaceship engine, right? Yeah, and the alarm is normal too, and these lights are flashing just for the fun of it. Acolyte Etienne, was it your hand that caused the engine temperature to increase? No! In the name of the worthy. It seems the cooling system is out of order. Follow the lower hallway to the cooling center and try to determine the problem. It will be done. Examining. The pipes around the water's turn. What do we do? Close the water valve. Shut. So I gotta go fix it. Cells. Air module. A woman is lying in this tightly closed capsule, eyes closed and lips rapidly and silently moving as she recites something. The woman looks absolutely exhausted, which makes it hard to guess her age. She could be 40 or 18. Damn! Old blend of medieval style and futuristic materials. Her hands are folded across her chest and she's holding something, but you can't see what it is. An amulet that looks like it could be a cross or a sword. The capsule is full of electronic tubes leading from the woman to a glass vessel that is slowly filling up with glowing liquid. Among the unintelligible labels and symbols, you see only one you understand. Capsule temperature 24 degrees, manually set. This is what we're looking for. They call it faith. Coming out of her. Well, think about it. The vessel is almost full. You can take it. What happened to her? Be okay. And then the capsule pauses for a second. The omniplastic appears where the old one just was. The one returns to her original state. Okay. Weird. Alright, let's go fix the pipe. I fixed it! I have proven I am worthy. Uh-oh. Find the button. In the name of the worthy, I ask you to start the engine. Worthy, I pray, start the engine. You clearly have not managed to learn the holy litanies yet, so I will help you, newcomer. Repeat after me. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. Something inside the engine starts rumbling discontentedly, gaining momentum suddenly. The shrill noise fills the room. Quiet, and you do not have enough faith. On. My faith is stronger than ever. I believe in the worthy with my whole heart, my whole soul, with every cell in my body. I believe. Suddenly, a compartment opens on the side of the engine, and with a soft hiss and a cloud of white steam, an empty compartment designed to hold a cylindrical flask appears. I speak of something else. Place a full vessel of faith in the compartment so that our temple may continue its journey. Is this enough? Indeed it is, Acolyte. Try to remember the prayer yourself. Something about flame and oh, don't forget the worthy. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. May the worthy bless you, Acolyte Etienne. The engine is working correctly again. Your work here is done. It is time for you to ascend. Well, let's go to the elevator then. Guessing I cannot access any of the other cell blocks. Okay. Welcome to Earth, brother. Earth. Call the lower decks Hell, the middle deck Earth, and the upper decks Heaven? Correct, brother. I see you have already studied our scriptures. If the will of knowledge guides you, visit the library on this floor. It is something there on the top floor? Every acolyte who ascends from Hell must first serve 5 human years on Earth before they will be permitted to touch the sword. What? Only after 5 years have passed can an acolyte grasp the highest sacred truth, and then the worthy will permit them to ascend to heaven and touch the sword. Begin your service. Your 5-year countdown has begun. What am I supposed to do? How should I serve? Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. Only routine will guide you to gradual understanding of the truth. You should look around and figure out a better plan than mopping floors for 5 years. Acolyte Rimar had proved his faith in the worthy and rose to heaven, but unfortunately he's no longer with us. Wait. That's access card B. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, wait. It's already working. Okay, it's not destroyed. Why can't I use it? Let's see, there's the library, cabins. Let's go to the cabin. Is needed on each deck of the ship as well as in each of our lives. Did I get... May strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all, O worthy. Okay. Ugh. Nanosite shows no sense of light, just like the equipment surrounding the capsule. It really is a miracle that it's intact. Just one of them happened to be... No, these swords belong to the ship's crew. Excalibur's in here. It's supposed to be sticking out of stone, remember? Well, no! Okay, well. Historically, the sword in the stone was different from Excalibur. Excalibur came from the Lady of the Lake, of which Arthur typically gets that after he breaks the sword of the stone during some fight. And I can't remember exactly how it broke. Hey, could you lower this guy's temperature a little? He's about to burn alive. My data shows that the capsule is currently at optimal temperature. Let's see. Okay. There's an old man inside. His whole body is shaking. His hands are grasping the chest of his suit as though he's trying to rip it apart. There's a phrase flashing on the panel. Heart failure. Stabilizer injection required. Okay, I need to find a syringe. Ask if anything's... Hey, for real. So we have to find ice to cool that guy. To hear the words of the past, recite the voice prayer. To lower the righteous sword, recite the sacrifice prayer. To alter the electric river's current, recite the spirit prayer. My hand, O worthy, prevents me from serving you. I will cut it off like a withered root. Okay, I cannot... Ooh, this one's gonna be more puzzly. Let's see. Where was... Hear the words of the past, recite the voice prayer. To lower the righteous sword, recite the sacrifice. Also the electric river's current. Here. The spirit prayer, right? To hear this, to alter the electric, recite the spirit prayer. For her, may strength fill the part of my body. May ask the wrong question. You asked the wrong questions, Acolyte. You must ask why you are not yet worthy of a direct conversation with the worthy. Worthy of the worthy. Does the author know what a tautology is? In any case, I specifically was credited the supposed image of the worthy, and therefore I receive signals from them. Worthy has declared their will. You may activate the device. Thank you, oh worthy. Study the figures. These are the energy usage statistics. It looks like the navigator requires almost 70% of the total energy. Meaning so much is forcing them to fly slower than they had originally planned. Kitchen. Maybe there's ice in here. Yes. I think we need the ice first and foremost. Who's there? It's Etienne. Oh! Etienne, your neighbor. I see. Looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? Pickaxe? What's going on in your apartment? Got this new mining job. Told us to bring our own pickaxe, but I seem to have lost mine. Don't have a spare. What other nonsense? No, even old Henry falls for that one. My minor, what wonderful news. It's about time you came to your senses and stopped all that scribbling. All holed up in there. Let me go look. Yeah, just remember to bring it back. Thank you. Alright. Wowza. Let's get this bitch open. Okay, here goes. What for? Cool something down later, you'll find out. Okay, let's go save that one guy. And I think the other one is gonna need need something from the infirmary. Okay, yeah. Stabilizer injection, so we're gonna have to go to the infirmary for him. Infirmary. Armory. I need to figure out how to reduce to get the infirmary. I'm not gonna fucking shoot a cannon yet. And the voices of the disciples will resound along the Black River from shore to shore, from source to mouth. That down, I'll call the voice prayer. And the voice prayer was for what? Hear the words of the past. Go through the ventilation shaft. Oh no, it underlines the fact that there was a sharp increase of suicides on Earth after our crew took Excalibur off the planet. Hmm. I don't have D. think I can... Will I uncover anything by looking at the engine? No, 'cause I can't click the engine. Okay. Can't access the infirmary. There's too much power being siphoned somewhere. Let's see if we can get through the library. Oh no, okay. So that leaves really just one thing to do, to touch the big cannon. Have the unfaithful been eliminated? They have, for the glory of the worthy. For the glory of the worthy. Hold on, so those dots, are they ships, planets? Did I just run an entire planet? No, they're asteroids. Apparently the system can't tell different bodies apart from each other and considers anything moving in space to be a threat. That's good. Push a button. It looks like this is a weapon for punishing the unworthy. The list of previous targets is pretty extensive. Yeah, the descriptions aren't great, though. Race of infidels with scales, race of infidels with tentacles. We're gonna deactivate. Prayer. Okay, go ahead. Which one should I say? Sing a prayer, flashing. You have to sing? Let's see. Sacrifice. I'm so freaking smart. Do it myself. Whoa! You do that. Oh, what the heck did I push? In the middle of you can't find anything that looks like a laser. That's fine. Okay, into the vent shaft. Jammed. Okay. Alright, so we've turned off this. Let's first go through the vent shaft and access the D. Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh. Wait, it restores 5. But I have a max of 5. 5. What if? Damn. Nope, he's dead. He ain't waking up. Alright. Let's... Repair module. Okay, so we turned off the thing. I can access the infirmary now. Shoving it at the control unit next time. Beep. Folk medicine in the space age. Let me check the other compartments. Box 118, script and relics, the Great Martyr Reimer. Take the reel. Something written here, but it's hard to read. Sacred truth, isn't that what the navigator was talking about to get to the top floor? Then listen again. Open the box. Boo, you're boring, Roderick. Let me touch the secret stuff. I know how to inject people. Lucky I'm a doctor. But actually, I guess you're not that lucky since I don't have hands here. You remembered something new about yourself. Yeah, Anyway, I'd feel more confident if it was some kind of spray or gel. Looks like you'll have to learn a new skill today. Fantastic. Okay, so... yeah, let's go back to the old man. So that we can then take his faith. This is a really neat, I really like this puzzle. Use the syringe. There's a catheter. To there, to the left, under the panel. Just stick the needle in there and push out the medicine. Into your body as the medicine disappears. The old man's condition starts improving before your very eyes. Wait. Just wait. The old man's convulsions gradually stop. His breathing evens out and his fingers stop tearing at his clothes. We saved his life. Now I can take the flask and move on? Alright, alright. You did well. Yippee! So that's everyone. So now, we go here. Unlock the armory. And we'll go back to the bottom floor and listen to all our audio reels. We gotta repair it first. I haven't had any reason to use my ink yet on this, in this book. Let's say, not level, but book. All right, for this one, I need to use the voice prayer. It's like when using the machine to listen to the audio rails recorded by members of the group, there might be useful information on them. Just an ordinary auto player. Wasn't there anything like it in your book? No. Well, considering where we are now, nothing should surprise me. Let's do number 1. A woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading an article criticizing our mission, even before we set off. I'll record the author's thoughts before I forget. He wrote about how the sword, which he blasphemously called a hunk of metal stuck at a stone, led to the idea of dividing us into the worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chances of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, coming up with crazier and crazier excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which allegedly got stuck because of shifting stone slabs, caused a general acceleration in the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. Warning, the material you're about to listen to was recorded on Earth, and we consider it to be against our faith and our mission. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on our technology, in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, behind all technology stands the lent machine, which has a proven 2% error rate. That means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on is capable of making a mistake or failing. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes on seemingly faithful and reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and the mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual, cross my fingers, and the mistake doesn't happen? Hear an old man's weak voice come from the crackling speaker. Oh, worthy, I pray to you. It's not your strength I desire, right? But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. Then you hear the sound of the elevator opening and the navigator's voice from far off. Is this the sacred truth the navigator was talking about? If it is, then we won't have to work here for 5 years. Let's go to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed up to the sword now, too. Alright. This is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. I'm listening, Acolyte. Oh, worthy, it is not your strength I desire, but the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. That is indeed the sacred truth. It must be understood by those who decide to touch the sword and be declared worthy. I am amazed that you were able to grasp it in such a short time. I am prepared to uplift you. Here you're ready, nothing left undone here. I'm ready. It shall be done. What if I go back here? There's doors like a sign on says Supreme Navigator. Well, okay then, I guess I won't go in there. Acolyte Etienne. What now? You said we could touch the sword. That is true, but you've been given a more important task right now. Go to the navigator's cabin. First, can I just... You notice a panel sliding back on the wall to reveal a weapon hidden behind it. Looks familiar. Going. Navigator? That thing's huge. Why did you summon me? Well, besides to kill me, obviously. I need you to change the ship's course. Change it? Can't you do that yourself? I do not have the authority. Only the crew members can confirm the decision to go back. What about the search for the worthy? Most of the crew has lost faith in our goal. Why you killed them? I simply made several harsh decisions based on purely economical reasons, to reserve food and oxygen for the more useful crew members. The only thing I'm interested in is the sword. I permit you to touch it if you confirm our course change. Okay, fine. What do I need to do? First, confirm your bloodline by stating your ancestral code. None of the characters ever say a code in the text. Hold on. I forgot my code. If you do not remember your code, state the names of your ancestors and I will confirm the code from the database. I doubt I'm in the database. Then how did you get on the ship? You are on the ship, you are part of the crew, you are an acolyte, there can be no outsiders here. You are part of the crew. You must have a lineage or else you would not have been accepted into the crew. Can't there be an exception to your rules? There are no exceptions. You Conclusion is simple. You are a member of the crew who refuses to confirm their lineage. That means you're in opposition to our mission, which therefore means you must be eliminated. Well, I'd say that's not far from the truth. He's gonna summon? I could stun then slash, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. So let's slash. Let's see. Slash. What did Electrify do? Now we drain. And slash. Drain. This is a pretty, this one's pretty fun. I found a way to cheese it. Because I don't know what Electrify does. Just keep draining. It's done. Maybe we can get lucky with a good slash. I did. Fuck yeah, I'm so good. Sinner, the worthy will punish your soul. Sinner. Sinner? Sinner. Sin. Get to the sword now. He awakened the whole crew and they'll be here soon. Reserve power activated. Total system reboot in 3 minutes. Warning. Sinner on the upper deck. It's already back up. I don't have anything about head for the sword. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. A locator system to find life in the universe. Okay. Nothing else for me to press. Bang! 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 Breakthrough any minute. Sword draws your full attention. The majestic hilt gleams in the light, and the sharp blade disappears into the thick stone. And pull it out first. Right. Maybe out of all the people in the world, you're actually the worthy. Oh, sarcasm. Find another way to get the sword out quickly. I feel the strength and lightning seems to flash inside you. You're wasting time. I am worthy. What are you mumbling over there? Can't we use a laser or something to cut it out of the stone? I am worthy. Your legs lead you forward of their own accord. Your hand grabs the sword's hilt and it fits perfectly. It's your sword. All you have to do is pull it out and... Damn it! Your muscles burn, but the sword doesn't move an inch. Please find a laser. Try jiggling the sword. No way it can be stuck so tight in the damn stone. No, that's not grabbing the sword's hilt. You use your full weight to try and move Excalibur back and forth. Bang! Fuel from behind the door drowns out the siren's wail. Remember that they have an automatic chainsaw diamond coated from page 142. Now we really don't have time. Damn it all. Use the pickaxe. That's kind of unfair, but pretty efficient. Get out of the sword at any cost. Now behind the door, pickaxe striking sounds. The sword lurches forward. You throw your pickaxe aside and manage to catch it at the last second. There's still bits of stone on the blade, but all in all, Excalibur's free. Your fast seems like the stone got pretty worn out over the course of the journey. Try to raise Excalibur triumphantly, but it's too heavy. Besides, the saw's sharp teeth are tearing up part of the thick steel door right before your eyes. Time to get out of here? Time to get out of here. Well, that went pretty well, I'd say. Excalibur is gonna fit in that. Oh, we kept a chunk of stone with it. All right. Well, at least we didn't fail this mission. Aha. Take that, Mr. Client. I'm not a loser. I'm only partially one. EP time. Can I return the pickaxe? Nope. Hello? Etienne, you called. Did something happen? I called you? Yeah, I was away for the weekend, but when I came back, there were 15 missed calls on my machine. Figured something must have happened to you. Damn. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I apologize for bothering you. Don't worry about it. Well then. Goodbye, I guess. Yeah, goodbye. An X. The order has been accepted. You may go. There was no envelope. What envelope? You know, the one with money inside that you usually give me after? Last time you were in an order that cost me 600,000 pounds sterling. How much? You think I'm gonna pay you for that? You know, as compensation for my losses. When you paid me 1,000 per order, it still leaves you with so much money. That's all I have to say. Ugh. Fucking shit. Oh, man. Good night, Roderick. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's book 4. 1 week later. What a wonderful day. Can't y'all let a man fucking sleep? Hello? There's a job. I'm ready. Anything else? No. The order's at your door. You're strange today. And there's the skedaddling. Can I close my... No? Alright, interrupt enemy action, increase damage. Ooh. Oh, God. Interrupting would have been very useful with the zombies. The one that healed. I have a feeling interrupting might still be very useful. This battle will be the last. Ulrich the Giant and Gaston the Decapitator finally meet on the battlefield. Each one has total faith in his victory, and each one possesses a mighty artifact. Can Excalibur take on the Hammer of Thor? You will find out for yourself in the latest book from the author behind the bestseller Sweeping Strike and Sweeping Strike 2, Tig Torf. And may these heroes strike to win. Think I have a better story for those artifacts? I agree, Etienne. Mr. Quist, I would like to congratulate you on your purchase of an apartment. We were not the best of renters and were constantly late with payments. But when you told me you were prepared to purchase the entire apartment, I was overjoyed. I am delighted that you have a new source of income, since as far as I understand, you no longer write for a living. Seems you made the right choice. I wish you good luck. Mr. Ass-Cold Bermondal.
It's easier to get a new one.
That's our order for today. Oh, this looks spooky. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Timeless Mansion by Helena Roberti and extract an item, the Cursed Clock. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Flesh and original as always. Nowadays, there really aren't enough authors who are this original and can also release new books so fast. Okay. Fridge need to be defrosted. Do not turn on. And that seems like something that's useful to do. Seems like a smart thing. go check out downstairs. Nothing new in there. The new neighbors moved in already? Alright. Well, let's end it there for the night. Let's not get started in a new book with only so little time left in stream. Let's see. Is anyone live? Clay frickin' doesn't stream anymore, the nerd. Loser. I feel like I should just take away my Twitch affiliate. I don't get anything out of it anymore. Anyways, alright. Y'all, thank you for hanging. I will be back next Saturday. This is the next time I'll be able to stream, and then after that, I don't know when. I might be back. It might be a while till my next for Saturday. my next stream for a good bit might only be Saturday, but we will see. I never changed my category. I pulled a Clay. Damn. All right. Well, thank you for hanging. See you next time. Woo!